How do I DM again?
I don't know.
What do we do? Last time you guys fought the necromancer and some shit went down, and now you are back where you started, surrounded by a bunch of skeletons and no necromancer and no crystal. What do you do? What's going on?
DM, is that magic circle on the ground, like it's still there?
It's etched into the ground, but it's not glowing.
Can I just like investigate the glyphs and see if I understand them or know anything about them?
Yeah, you can do that.
What do? What thing do I do?
Investigate.
Okay.
You said you wanted to investigate. I said you can investigate.
All right.
Go ahead. Not a good old investigation, I guess. What you can see is that while they are etched into the stone, there's no actual, there's no markings that would imply that someone, took a chisel and started etching into the ground. They just kind of exist in the stone now. As for the actual content of the glyphs, you have no idea. This is not your wheelhouse.
There's a bunch of dead bodies next to the circle, too.
Yeah, Remy stole everything already, basically, so it's all in the bag.
It's all in the bag. Everything from all those chests.
Yes, she went through the whole room and looted everything.
Do you guys know this?
Yes. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I have everything.
You seem to know this now.
Kim gave her the bag, so... Somebody wrote something down in a notebook, so we have details of this circle. I think it was you, Kim.
That.
I wrote something down?
I think you did. I think you made a sketch of the circle or something.
If it's okay, do you think you can copy down the magic circle?
Sure thing.
But let's just say we have a sketch of the circle.
So do any of you have pen and paper or something?
Sketch. I don't actually... I'm not actually carrying a pen and paper.
I have an ink pen and parchment.
Oh.
We had the materials. I distinctly remember that.
So, you guys are in this place. The stuff has been looted. The magic circle has been investigated. Somebody sketched out some glyphs.
Sure thing.
I'm going to say Kim's got it.
Kim's got it. What are you going to do now?
So what are our leads? What are we doing? The necromancer's gone.
We can leave. I say we leave. And
do we want to try reuniting with Cleric Yenman?
I think that'd be a good idea. I'm worried about him.
He might be more insightful about this ritual or the strange things we saw.
Also, the sooner we get back to him, the sooner we can help him. He's like dying, isn't he?
He was hurt.
He was probably fine as long as no one came along and killed him.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
I mean, if he's dead, I'm looting his body.
What is wrong with you?
It's not going to need it.
What? That's not how you treat a holy man.
Utilitarian woman.
Well, I think we found everything we can find here, right?
Yes.
Like, we checked everything.
I'm going to shimmy into that armory and see if there's anything neat.
All right.
Somebody already looted it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think somebody went through, and I remember saying that it's, there's a variety of weapons and shields and whatnot, but it's not anything particularly amazing. It's usable. It's just really basic stuff.
I'm pretty sure she took some daggers for no reason.
Oh, I did. I took daggers.
Yeah, so she took, ordinary daggers that aren't any better or worse than anyone else's.
I'm pretty sure she gave me one, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Out of game, daggers are actually, that's a good thing to loot because you can throw them.
Yep.
Who are you asking?
Apparently no one.
All right, let's go find him then.
Lena will take the carrot.
Okay, I'm throwing a carrot at that.
Did you throw a carrot at me?
Yes.
What is wrong with you? What are you doing?
Did you try to catch it?
No.
Okay.
It just hit me.
I'm going to walk out the front doors.
Dexterity save. Roll it.
Dexterity save, no.
I think he's okay. It just hit him.
It hit me. I'm fine.
You take 5 points of damage.
I will not do that.
5? Oh my god.
A big
It's a
fucking
powerful carrot.
Very disappointing.
It's a +3 carrot.
Nah, that bitch is a +5.
+5 carrot.
Yeah,
no.
it rolled a 0. I don't know. So anyway,
Yeah, I'm out the front door.
he's going out the front door. Everyone else is.
Yeah, we're already out the door. We already went out.
Okay, you're out the door. It's amazing.
I'm already
The
doing the
door is
dinosaur.
closed. What are you doing? No, that's fine.
We phased through the door.
You phased through the door.
I don't know how we
How'd
did
you
it,
know?
but we did.
All right. So, are you guys just proceeding back the way you came?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess, unless you guys have any other ideas.
Let's
Well,
take a quick look around and see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. You can do perspective.
Oh,
Perspective check. No.
do a perspective check.
Yeah, do a perspective check. Hey, that's not perspective. Yeah, you take a look around. What are you? Okay, both of you. What are you both? Are you looking for anything specific, or are you just looking for anything?
Just kind of
Looking for anything shiny.
around in the area, kind of off in the distance. Is there anything like within walking distance that looks interesting?
So first of all, there's nothing shiny. Remy's
Okay.
disappointed, but Nefmir can see everything is pretty much the way you left it when you went into the building. But when you look a little closely, you can see another set of wagon tracks. You followed one set of wagon tracks all the way here. Now there's another one.
That's bad.
Didn't the... Wait. Right. What did we do about the wagon that we saw when we were coming here?
You didn't do
Nothing.
anything.
Yeah, we gotta go check on that. There were people in there. We were chasing those people, right?
I'm interested just because I think there might be stuff in the wagon.
Okay. So you
Remy
can
just
see
takes off.
you can see that the wagon tracks, the older set, they came down the path that you came down, and they took a right at this place here, and then went around the side of the building. And the new set of tracks you can see do the exact same thing.
Let's go check it out.
All right.
Okay.
I'll try and like sneak ahead of them and peek around the corner and stuff.
Okay. I mean, go ahead.
I'll hang back and run.
So you're gonna sneak ahead.
Yeah, sneak.
All right, make it sneaky.
Sneak.
Damn.
Hey, you made it sneaky. So you sneak ahead, and you're gonna check that corner.
Yeah.
All right, you sneak to the corner. You look around the corner. There's nothing there. There's the side of the building. There is the wall that continues in that direction, and there's nothing there. I mean, just don't worry about it. I'll just say you can see a lot of. You can see the tracks end around the side of the building there.
Like towards the back corner.
Yeah, like right back here, you can see that the tracks ended at some point there, and the new set of tracks started in the exact same place.
I would like to just follow the tracks all the way up to where they vanish, and what am I gonna do? Do I feel anything weird? Like if I take my hand, like reach out in that direction, kind of like inspecting the tracks.
Oh, no, you don't feel anything. Why don't you give me an investigation check? Okay, so you're taking you're investigating the tracks. You're investigating that area where they stop. With that roll, you can see that it's the cart at some point rolled up to that corner and it stopped. Then it turned around and it went back out.
Okay.
I mean, this is probably the mercenaries, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because they just bailed while we were fighting the dude.
That's true. Yeah, I'll just come back and just say, well, whatever the cart was, they're gone now.
But weren't there people in there?
They're probably dead.
Honestly, I can't remember if there were or not, so you might have to help me out here.
I don't remember.
So you guys never actually saw anybody in the cart. You saw a cart in the distance driving away before the big ol' skeleton happened. But you didn't actually see what was in the cart.
But we didn't see any cart on our approach to this building.
No,
I think
you
we heard it. Somebody could tell that it was moving further away. We heard it, but I don't know if we saw it.
When you were still way up in the distance, like over on the left side, you could hear the cart, but no one ever actually saw it.
Didn't we see it once we saw him though?
Once we saw who?
The Necro Man, because wasn't he next to one?
Right, that's what I said. When you saw him, you saw the cart driving away into the distance.
Okay.
But that's all you saw. You just saw a cart. You couldn't see anything in the cart.
Okay. Well, we should probably just keep going then.
Thought's voice changed so much. What happened?
That was me. It was me, Dan.
If there were innocent lives in there, though, I don't want to just abandon them.
Well, we didn't see anything.
We investigated the basement and scared some people up down there. And there's not really any other place to inspect inside of this building.
Are these cart tracks headed in the direction that we're headed?
Yes.
We might as well follow them then.
One more thing of note, when you came outside, you can see that almost no time has passed, like judging by the position of the sun in the sky. When you went in, everything that happened inside of that building probably happened over the course of 15 minutes. So even when you had your vision or whatever that was that happened to you, it's not like you were gone for a long time, as far as you can tell.
Cool. Good to know.
So are you going down the path? You're heading back?
Yeah, dude.
We're headed down the path.
Okay, You're headed down the path.
Before we go, we
wagon
should
track.
check up on Big Chunks Balboa. Just see how he's doing.
Who's that?
Oh, he's this boulder over here.
Oh.
How's he doing? Is he doing okay?
Do a medicine check.
Medicine? Uh-oh. I'm not very good at that.
Rock?
Oh.
Oh God, he's dying.
What? Oh my God, what are we gonna do?
Big Chunks Balboa is dying. What do you do?
I don't know. How do you help a rock?
Who
As a
knows
cleric, I
stone
walk
cutting?
away.
Who knows masonry? Please, somebody help Big Chunks Balboa.
I don't
We're
know
moving
masonry.
I
We're
started
moving
hitting it with
on.
my mace.
People are walking past Big Chunks Balboa.
No, I
and,
started hitting it with my mace.
yeah,
Why are you
and
hitting that
somehow-
boulder?
I'm making eye contact with you and hitting it with my mace.
Nothing you do makes any sense.
And your mace breaks. It doesn't break. You're fine.
Oh.
Like, you think I'm strong enough to do damage to either the mace or the rock? No.
No, you're fine. So, are we done with Big Chunks Balboa?
Yes.
Yeah.
We put Big Chunks Balboa in the bag of holding.
Do you want a small chunk of Big Chunks Balboa?
Oh my God. No, I don't.
You can do it.
No.
I'm gonna shoot big chunks Balboa with my crossbow to try and
With
chip
your
some off.
crossbow. Okay. All right.
I think this vision has led me
This
to
is the
be
kind
mad.
of content I've signed up for.
Yeah, that'll hit. It's a rock. Give me some damage.
It has
Right,
0
of course.
dexterity, so.
For that, I'll tell you one thing. That crossbow bolt explodes. You shot a rock. But it does chip off a very small piece. An extremely small piece. Maybe like half an inch all around. Just a very small piece of Big Chunks Balboa. A very small chunk.
Remy opens the bag of holdings.
Hold on. I didn't put the right command in. Now I did. Okay, there we go.
Oh my god.
I have one less crossbow bolt now.
Yes, you do. But you have one more chibi chunk Balboa.
Yep.
I know we all just confronted the god of death, and maybe we're all going a little crazy, but we need to keep it together.
Remy throws another carrot at him.
Can you
Thought-
please
thought-
stop?
I think you need to lower your voice and adjust your tone.
Yeah, carrot, chill.
You might be projecting here.
Lena takes that carrot.
Are we done with Big Chunks Balboa?
Yes. I'll add that in my inventory.
All right, so you guys are continuing up the path. Are you doing anything special? Are you looking or sneaking or anything like that? Or are you just cruising?
Lena's keeping an eye on those cart tracks. If they go
Okay.
off path, she's gonna want to follow them.
All right, investigate, please. All right, you've got a firm eye on these tracks. You know, here and there, like the ground is harder, the ground is softer, so sometimes the tracks are much more noticeable, sometimes they aren't at all, but you're keeping a good eye on them. You're not losing the trail. Anything else?
Do they still look fresh? Like, I'm still following the same cart tracks, right?
Yeah, the new tracks, they look pretty fresh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are we good? We're just continuing on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys continue on. As you do, it takes some time. You're heading back the way you came. The sun starts going down behind you a little bit, but it's not super late. It's just kind of mid-afternoon now. You start to make your way back through the mountains. And when you reach the place where you left Yenben, he's not there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look for tracks or whatever.
I'd like to help Whitmore.
Okay, you can take a look.
Does it appear that he left anything behind?
You can also investigate.
What are you sighing
Wow.
about?
You
All right.
guys are investigating well.
Because if it doesn't appear that he left anything of value behind, I'm immediately uninterested.
So here's the situation. What can I say? Whitmore and Lena are looking for just tracks, looking for signs of anything. What you can see with those rolls, you're looking carefully at you know where you left him. You know, you kind of left him propped up against an outcropping, and you can see where he was sitting. You can see sort of like the disturbed dirt and whatnot. And around that dirt, you can see some tracks that I would assume you can pretty safely say that they would belong to Yenben. And you can see them kind of shuffling very slowly. They shuffle toward the wagon tracks, and then they disappear.
Shit.
Mm.
And Remy,
Mhm.
when you are looking to see if he's left anything behind, you see no items, nothing valuable left behind, but you do notice in that rocky outcropping, someone has etched an arrow pointing the way that you're going.
I walk towards it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I assumed you were pretty close to it because this arrow was like right where he was sitting. So you were looking for items where he was sitting. You found an arrow.
Look, it's an arrow.
I guess this means we should go this way, right?
Follow the arrow. It's a
I
song
mean-
my mom sang to me. Follow wherever it
This is
goes.
already walking off.
Is that Whitmore saying that, or is that Mitch saying that?
It sounded like
What?
Whitmore.
Okay.
Oh god.
So Whitmore's mother canonically sang a song called "Follow the Arrow." We got that now.
Follow the arrow.
Okay.
I need you to keep that to yourself.
Why? It's a beautiful song. I will walk this way now, and I'll.
You're gonna follow the arrow? Would you
Yep.
say you're gonna follow the arrow?
Yeah.
He did say that. Yes.
All right.
He did.
Follow the arrow.
Are you guys gonna follow the arrow with him?
Yes.
I said I was
Yes.
already going. I'm already gone.
You're already gone.
I'm pretty
so,
hungry.
Lena's a good 50 feet ahead, and she gets killed. Don't split the party.
Always split the party.
I'm joking too much today. Don't worry about it. Lena's not
Rocks
dead.
fall and kill the DM. I mean.
Oh god! Now you're all trapped in this single map. You can never leave.
Oh God, that'd be terrible.
So anyway, here
Maybe
you
with
are.
big chunks at least.
The chunks. There was a bigger Chunks Balboa, and he died and rained down his chunks. So you continue on down this path. You're following the arrow. As you continue on for a while, you finally find yourself back at here. I'll pull up the map here. If I can find it. Did it exist? Did it ever exist? Did it really ever exist? Yeah, it did. So let me grab you guys. So you get back to this area here, where you fought the giant skeleton, and you are coming in on, like, the order is not important. You guys are up here. You're coming down this path here, and if you look down, down here, you can see a you can see a fairly large group of people and a cart.
Uh-oh.
What do they look like?
Why don't you have a perception check?
Yeah, I was gonna say what.
Anybody who wants to take a look-see.
Come
I'll take a
on.
look-see.
We all noticed, right?
Yeah, you can all see it.
Wow.
I'd say it's something like 40 people down there.
40? Holy cow.
Yeah, it's a big old group of people down there.
These are the people.
Do they look like they have money?
You can't tell that with a 13, unfortunately. And actually,
Rip.
you're all kind of having a hard time. Like, I guess they are, they're a ways down. It's a big group of people. It's kind of hard to get a handle of, what their deal is. But Nefmir, I think, he's taking a look at the cart, and in the back of the cart, he can see Yenben. And Yenben is laying down between a few people. Otherwise, let's see. Nefmir can see that they are not wearing armor. They are not battle ready.
Oh.
Okay.
Remy can see that too.
Okay. Well, it looks like he's in good hands, so let's just go get food.
What? What do you mean by that?
I don't know, I
Hello?
actually don't care. I don't care, okay?
Let's see if this caravan has a leader and see what they're up to.
So how are you going to do that?
Just yell at them.
We're up on a hill, so
You gotta kind of walk down the hill. Do we want to walk down the hill?
I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys continue walking down the hill.
yeah, I'm just gonna saunter
You're gonna saunter.
down the hill. Yep.
I'll follow behind them.
Okay, so you guys are sauntering down the hill very
not.
confidently.
I'm
Very
not
cool.
confidently sauntering.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm
you
just
slinking?
walking.
Are you slunking?
No, just normal walking.
Oh, okay. Let's see, actually. Okay. As you get a bit closer, maybe even to about here or so, you hear suddenly the cart stops and you hear someone talking, and you can see that people are starting to turn and look in your direction. And
Oh,
do you say hello?
He did.
I said hello.
More of them turn and look at you, and as more people start to look at you, a couple of them start to cheer,
Oh no. I don't like this.
and they all eventually it kind of turns into like a slow clap kind of situation, and they start to speed up and they start clapping and they're cheering for you, and
See, Remy, they love you.
and you can see now that you're a little closer that these are you can recognize some of the civilians that you rescued from inside the ranger station, and there are many more that you never saw, but
this is
these
not
are
good.
civilians.
Am I carrying their stuff in my bag?
Their stuff.
Yeah.
I think you would know that you stole a bunch of ranger stuff.
Okay, cool. I'm not giving it back yet anyways.
Okay. And Yenben sits up, and he's smiling. He's got this huge smile on his face.
Hi. Good to see you're not dead. I'm waving at him.
He kind of cups his hands over his mouth and says, "You too."
Can you pay us?
What?
I just want money for this.
But she said, "Can you pay us?" She shouted it.
Let's talk later. Goodbye.
We weren't doing this to be paid for the last time, cleric.
So the
That's
wagon
hard
has
to
stopped.
ask.
The wagon has stopped at the bottom there. They're waiting for you.
Would we have to lose money?
Let's go down there.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll walk down there.
Yeah,
All right.
go.
You go down there and you're greeted by all of these civilians, and some are in worse shape than others. They have not really been tended to since being forcibly taken in the night. So anyone who had fought back originally is in, they're stable but not well. So they're not really rushing to come see you. They're sitting or laying in the cart now, and kind of, maybe if they're in good enough shape, they're kind of like raising a hand to you. But the others are coming to you, and they're thanking you, and they're shaking your hands and stuff like that.
This is weird.
When do we tell them that we didn't win?
Let's
We'll
maybe
talk
not.
to London about it later.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. In private.
So are you going to talk to Yenben? He has not gotten up. He's sitting up, but he hasn't gotten up. No? You're just going to leave him there in the cart?
No, we'll go over to him. But like, if people are gonna be like swarming us, I don't want to tell them what happened.
Okay. Well,
But at least for now, like, I'll go over there and like greet him. I guess.
okay.
Glad to see you well.
Is anyone else going over there? Making your way to Yenben?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still hopeful that he'll give us money.
He's not going to.
So as you come to the side of the cart, he kind of reaches over the side and he kind of he tries to he reaches for anyone who will offer their hand. Does anyone offer their hand?
I
I
do.
offer a carrot.
Do you give him a carrot?
I
Yeah.
offer my.
So
Offer
he
a
reaches
carrot.
out to clasp somebody's hand and he receives a carrot and he looks so confused.
And Lena's hand.
So he's holding a carrot and Lena's hand in one hand, I guess. So that's
I don't
cool.
know, maybe.
Okay. So, but he looks a little confused, but he just kind of shakes it off. I guess he's getting a little used to you guys. And he still has this big smile on his face. He looks exhausted, but he's okay. And he starts to talk. He says, "Oh, you've done it. My goodness. I absolutely knew you had it in you." And his expression kind of turns a little bit solemn, and he says, "And the necromancer, he is dealt with."
You could say that, yes.
Oh, that's such a relief. I've been so worried about you. I know that I couldn't really gauge his power so well, but you know, from the skeleton that he summoned that we faced together, my friends, I was a little less confident than I may have let on that you could defeat him. But I am so happy to hear that you have.
I don't blame you. I understand. So I will say, we are fine, and the necromancer is dead. But we have a lot more that we need to talk about
Really? What?
in private.
He kind of like draws back a little bit and looks around at the other citizens around you and just kind of nods and says, let's speak tonight then. Later.
Okay.
And then he shakes it off a little bit and he sits up a little prouder and he says, well, I suppose we should try to get back before it gets too late, huh? Some of us have friends and family waiting for us. I'm sure they would love to see us as soon as possible. Let's go.
Yes, I'm sure.
I can't relate.
Okie dokie.
All right, so you guys start cruising back. Are you cruising back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So it is a ways back, and you guys don't move the fastest with a whole bunch of people. But you've got a cart, you got horses, so the worst of it, anyone who can't move very quickly is in the cart. So you don't make terrible time, but the sun sets, it gets dark, the villagers get, visibly uneasy since the last time that they were out at night. Some shit went down and they had a pretty bad time of it. So they kind of, before they were more spread out, but they start to kind of huddle together a little more. The group of people is much closer than before. The pace kind of picks up a little bit. People are, they don't want to be out here. So you guys start making a little bit better time back to town. By the time you get there, it is night. There is no sunlight anymore, but you do make it back to the village with no problem.
Okay.
One thing you noticed though on your way back, you remember when you were leaving the village and going through the wilderness, it was distinctively odd that you couldn't hear any sounds of nature, right? There are no birds singing. There was like no sound in the trees. It was just abnormally quiet. But as you return, it sounds like a forest again. You can hear birds. You can hear an owl in the distance now that the sun is down.
Is it Netmir?
Is it Nefmir? Maybe. I don't know. Nefmir like runs away from the group, climbs the tree, and started. Whoo, whoo.
I buy it.
It's not me.
No,
He's got
it's not him.
thaumaturgy.
Okay.
All right.
If you look around, you can see that Nefmir is making owl sounds from the back of the car. It's fine.
That was a callback.
I
Remy
know.
beelines it for the tavern.
Before you get a chance, you're still entering. You're not in yet. You're still going in. So you start entering the village. And as you enter the village, a number of the villagers that you rescued, they begin to cry, some with happiness, and they go running off to find their loved ones who still remain. Others are somber. You can understand that their loved ones are likely no longer here to greet them. As you move further into the village, though some of your initial group that you saved have split off, your number grows. Villagers that are still around town have begun to notice your return and begin to crowd around you. And they're hugging and they're crying, and some of them are cheering. They all come to you as well. Many are foregoing any words at all, and they just pull you into a strong embrace, each of you. They just grab you.
Remy freaks out and tries to beat them with a carrot.
They move on to the next person. Fewer people go to Remy after seeing that.
Lena tenses up a little bit, but tries to relax.
Anybody else have a reaction to being hugged?
I just kind of stand there stiffly.
It's a dagger. I'm not happy to see you.
Wow. Heyo.
Yeah, they are getting the impression that you guys are not not normal, I guess.
So if anyone is attractive, Remy is a lot more perceptive to like letting them hug her.
Okay.
Receptive.
I see.
Perceptive. Whatever.
So if you are, putting up resistance to getting hugs, some of them will offer words of gratitude in abundance. Much of them kind of spilling out of their mouths closer to hysterics than anything else. And one face in particular stands out from the crowd, much greener than the others.
My boy.
The half-orc from the shop pushes his way through the crowd violently. And as he comes closer to you, you can see a half-orc woman and child tightly grasped in his arms. The woman is supporting him slightly as they move. If you remember, he's missing some leg.
Yep.
As he makes it to the front, he makes firm eye contact with each and every one of you. And you can see his bottom lip starting to tremble a little bit. Focusing on Thought once again, he releases his wife's hand and he reaches out to pull Thought's head to his and just bashes their foreheads together firmly. His voice breaks ever so slightly as he speaks. He says, "I owe you everything. Everything." And he turns to the rest of you and says, "All of you." he releases thought and he rubs his own forehead vigorously and he's grinning. He throws his arm up in the air and he bellows, "This is a celebration! Celebrating the return of our family and the saviors of Windy Borough. Open your hearts and your pockets and make them feel appreciated."
Remy is living for this.
Remy is what?
Loving this.
Remy's living for this.
Okay. He takes his wife's hand and they push their way out of the crowd and they head straight into the tavern. As you watch him leave, you notice Yenben. He's still in the cart. People are kind of helping the injured out of the cart now. And as he's waiting his turn, he's watching you, and you can see tears just streaming down his face.
Oh.
He sniffs loudly and wipes his nose on his sleeve, and he's still got that huge grin from ear to ear.
Oh.
What a loser.
Wow, man.
Do you say
Running for
that?
the tavern. Then I like sprint to the tavern.
All right, you sprint to the tavern. Is anybody else going?
I'm not.
We just almost died. I don't know about you guys, but we're drinking.
I know your character, but my dude is waiting around so that we can talk to the man.
Same.
Yeah, I'll wait around with thought.
Okay.
Yeah, the party.
So the most people will make their way slowly into the tavern. They kind of mill around and they talk with other survivors, and like in true like large group fashion, they kind of mill around and really, really slowly move their way into the tavern. Like they know that's where they're going, but they just kind of keep talking anyway. Little by little, they make their way into the tavern until just a few stragglers are left kind of hanging around in various places. And Yenben is leaning up against the cart. And I guess all of you are there except for Remy.
Yeah?
I guess so.
I mean, what am I really gonna do? Just argue that we should get paid considering we almost died?
You don't have to justify what your character does. We know what your character is.
Yeah.
We're just confirming it.
All right, so Remy's inside. You can drink and eat as much as you want because everyone is paying for you.
So I order at least a full dinner plus a bunch of sides and like 3 beers.
So you just kind of like post up at a table and just start saying like, "Keep it coming."
Yes.
Got it. All right. And it keeps coming. You keep munching and drinking as long as you want. It's happening. Meanwhile, outside, you guys go to Yenben?
Yeah? Is he alone?
Yeah, he's alone. He's
Okay.
leaning up against the side of the cart.
So, when we say defeated, I mean he's gone. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he died, but
he looks kind of confused. He says, "How can you be pretty sure that he died?"
He killed himself.
I got one good.
He recoils. Like when you say he killed himself, he recoils and he looks shocked. He says, "What? Why? What? How? What do you mean? What happened?"
well,
He was performing some sort of ritual. And what did he do? Did he stab himself? I don't remember.
he
He
did.
cut his own throat.
He stabbed himself.
He slit
In the
his throat
throat.
open.
I
take out the picture of the magic circle that I apparently have
Oh
and show
boy.
it to Yenben.
I'd say if you want any detail whatsoever, it would be a segment of the magic circle.
That's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm allowed.
All right. Because it's not like if you've got a piece of parchment and the magic circle is like, 2 feet or what, maybe 3 feet, 5 feet, something. It's a big ass circle.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's
If you're
fair.
putting the whole circle on a piece of paper, it's going to be about the size of your hand.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So you've got a detailed segment of it, and you show it to him, and he's just silently taking all of this in. You're explaining what happened, and between that and looking at the magic circle sketch that you gave him, you watch the color, like it's dark outside, but you can see the color just disappear from his face. He looks sick.
There was some sort of after he killed himself, there was some sort of, what was it? Like a gem or a sphere?
He is like the more that you say, like now that you mention the gem, you hear his breath tremble a little bit.
It was pulsating with light, so I thought that it should be destroyed. So
He blurts out, "You're right."
so
Did
so
you
I
destroy it?
tried.
Did you destroy the gem?
No. I
No.
tried, but I don't know what happened after that.
You don't know what you tried to destroy the gem?
I'm afraid we had a run-in with a god.
He is
Whitmore would be able to
completely
explain better, I
silent.
think. Because Whitmore actually was like standing.
Right, but
Yeah,
I understood who it was, and so did Ben. The two of us, Nefmir, the two of us figured out that it was Yergel.
Okay.
Ben's the one who told everyone, so we all know about it at this point.
Mm-hmm. So what did you tell him?
Maybe it's a bit sacrilege to ask, but do you know how one might go about killing a god?
Specifically, one who looks at you real funny. Like
He
real
looked
funny.
at Nefmir funny.
He's
He
old.
was a thing.
He's covered in books. It's not good.
He's not saying anything, but his eyes are... Boy, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen him like this before. He is petrified. He has no words.
We were in this space for, it felt like I didn't have any concept of time, but by the time we came out of it, the gem was just gone. All that was left was the engravings of this magic circle in the floor.
He kind of takes a deep kind of shuddering breath a little bit, and he says, you said books?
Yeah, lots of books.
It was almost as though there was only books. I don't know what to make of it.
He says, what did you saw a man?
Yes.
He said.
Mm-hmm.
What did he look like? His voice is like uncharacteristically soft and kind of
I don't remember what he looked
less
like,
confident.
but Whitmore does, so he'll tell him.
Okay. He's an old man. He's bald. He's got like a huge robe, stuff like that.
So he's like old man, kind of balding, beard,
No beard.
big robes, no beard.
No beard.
He'd look better in a beard. Just what I'm saying.
Does he have a pointy nose?
A pointy nose.
Can he be that
Good.
guy I don't like from Persona?
No.
No, he cannot.
Okay.
Did I have a picture, but is it on Roll20? Is the question.
Question.
Apparently not. Let me see if I can find a picture for you guys as long as we're doing this. Actually, I meant to send this after the last one. I thought I put it on Roll20 for you guys to see, but apparently I didn't do shit.
Wow.
So, yeah. Where's the actual... There we go. That's the boy. It's in the message.
Okay.
Oh, in the Discord message?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like Igor at all.
No, it doesn't.
So guys, I have to step away for a couple minutes.
Okay.
I have to use the restroom very badly. I'll be back.
Okay. Why don't we take a restroom break then?
Oh boy, it's pee
Oh.
break.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
it's pee break time. Not for me though. I need water. So you guys are explaining all this stuff.
I am too. I'm pushing the mute button on and off
Okay.
in between snacks.
In between snacks. All right. So you explain what he looks like. Now you know what he looks like. That's what he looks like. Anything else that you're gonna tell him?
Pretty
He
sure
felt
it
terrible
was.
too.
Yeah.
Are there any details that we missed?
We almost all died a lot. I feel like.
Right, which is why I'm pretty sure it was Yurgle.
You say the name Yurgle, and his head just like whips toward you, but he still doesn't say anything.
I know, it's crazy, but I think that's what happened. But, you know, honestly, at this point, I've accepted it. I'm probably just going to die.
I look at Thought like, what?
He's the god of death. If he wants it, he'll just kill us all.
Why didn't he kill us all?
I don't know.
But I felt like dying when I was around him. That's for sure.
Yen
People
Ben
just
is,
don't randomly die in around here. They die for a reason. I don't think his power is any more paranormal or extra normal than any other god.
He is just nodding lightly, nodding slowly, not looking at anybody, just kind of staring straight ahead.
So, that's what happened.
He kind of snaps back to it, and he looks at you, and he looks at everybody else, and he says, I need to go back to my temple. Can you help me get to my temple?
Of course.
Sure, yeah.
He just takes whoever offers their shoulder first and starts, heading to the temple.
All right.
So if you don't do anything else, then eventually you get back to the temple. He goes to the front door by himself, and he turns around and says, I need to contemplate. I need some time. You have truly been through an ordeal that most cannot even imagine. Even I need some time.
Of course.
I will speak to you tomorrow morning. You deserve to rest. Please, sorry. He's just kind of like he's not really with it, right? He's kind of staring off into space still as he talks to you, but he kind of like shakes his head out of it. He's like, this is unprecedented as far as I know, and I'm going to need some time here. You deserve to rest. You deserve to enjoy yourselves. You have done something amazing, truly amazing. So go back to the tavern and enjoy yourselves. The villagers, I know that they'll want to thank you. I know they'll want to do they'll want to do anything they can for you. Please go speak to them. Go be among them. Eat and drink, and we will speak of this more tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you.
Don't trouble yourself too much now.
He just kind of sighs deeply and kind of chuckles at the end, like, I can't possibly be untroubled.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm
All
sure
right.
you do.
We'll see you in the morning then.
Well, then I won't trouble you any longer. To the tavern.
If you do need us, or at least if you need anything for any reason before the morning, just, I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but you can let me know.
I'll know where to find you.
Yeah, and I'm sure you have methods of communication as well, right?
Yes.
Are you asking if he's magic?
He uses his mouse.
He's also confused about that. Yes, yes, I do. But anyway, good night. And
Good night.
he just he is, you know, usually he is much more charismatic. He's much more caring. He's much more involved. But he is like completely, like, you can feel he's hardly even in this conversation that you're having right now. His mind is completely elsewhere, and he just turns around, walks through the door, and closes it.
Cool. Going to the tavern.
Tavern time.
Okay.
How long
I'll
has
be
it been since
hungover
I
in the
put on my
morning.
magic armor?
Hours. It's
But
gone.
not 8 hours?
Oh, it's right. 8 hours. It has not been 8 hours.
Okay.
Boy, I hope we don't get shot by skeletons this time.
This tavern is cursed.
I'm inclined to believe that.
But here you are. You're in it. There are more people than there are on this map, but it's just, you know, the general
I will sit at a different table that I died at last time.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, Remy is somewhere, and she's just munching away over there.
I'd like to use my last spell slot to reapply my mage armor.
Reapply it, huh?
Yeah, like refresh it.
Okay.
That's a level 1 spell.
Alrighty.
Oh, God.
It actually is. It really is. It's a 1. Hold on. I wasn't expecting this. I need to find my thing. Oh, that's right. I need to roll again.
Oh,
what in the world?
100, right?
Yep. What in the world?
Like, I would do this before going into the tavern. I feel like I should have.
Okay, that's fine. I believe you. All right, where are we at here? Hey, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
How many flumps appear?
How many what?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
All right, let's see. Where did that go? Shit, there we go. All right. As you reapply your mage armor itself, I guess you feel, you know, once again you lose control of this magic. It kind of wells out of you, and as you can feel it starting to kind of go out of your control, you pull it inward, right? You don't want to release this magic out and hurt anybody, so you manage to pull it back into yourself, and you feel sort of a tingling just kind of spread through your body and through your skin, and you don't notice anything in particular. I guess anybody who is around Lena, would you roll a perception check?
Sure. Why not?
I mean, you're all around Lena except for Remy.
I'm sitting at the bar, so I'm not even facing her.
Oh no, she said she did this outside of the tavern.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Gonna do it. Oh, sure.
Wow,
Now I get the good roll.
That's amazing. So, I mean, so Lena, she's got. So she's got the mage armor on. So you can see the majority of her face, and maybe you glance over when she reapplies her mage armor, and you see her skin kind of glow ever so slightly. And when the glow fades, she looks younger. She was already young before, but somehow her features have become even younger. Her eyes are brighter. There are no lines around them. She just looks younger somehow.
Thought.
That was a
Is
close one. I almost lost control.
Is it me? Is it me, or did we accidentally take a very young woman on a very dangerous trip?
How old is she?
She looks like, I don't know. How old does she look, Dan?
So before she looked like she was in her early 20s. Now you'd put her more at like the late end of her teens.
She looks like I shouldn't date her.
Well, something tells me your personalities don't really match up anyways, but I see what you mean. Lena, is everything okay?
Wait, was that a shot? What do you mean?
Nothing. I meant nothing by it. Just a guess.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go get a drink.
Good idea. God,
Wait, what was that? What was asked of me? I lost track of the conversation.
How do you feel right now?
Feel?
Yeah.
How old do I feel?
I said, how do you feel?
Oh, how do I feel?
How old do you feel?
How old do you feel right now? Oh, it's funny you ask. I seem to.
I feel fine. Sorry. I guess maybe I startled you. I reapplied my mage armor in case something happened again. So.
Right.
I feel okay.
Right. I can see that. So that's all you did, right?
Yep.
Oh. I think the magic has gone astray again.
Really? Oh no. Are you guys okay?
I think so. You just look a little young, is all.
Oh.
Are you entering the tavern now as you talk?
Sure, yeah,
Huh?
we're walking in now.
Okay. As you walk into the tavern, you're having this discussion. You see a flash of red from the back corner, and you hear, "Oh!" And
Oh God!
Magic Boy Timmy Tim comes running over. He's not like a full sprint, but he is actively running over to you. And he reaches Lena, and he just reaches out and he grabs your face, and he starts like moving, like, you know, kind of tugging at your skin and like widening your eyes and like looking at you. And he says, "Wow, 3 years younger. How'd you do that?"
The moment he grabs my face, I attack him.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Do it.
What do I have?
How did you?
Do you punch him?
Yeah, I'll say I punch him.
Okay, roll an attack roll. Just a d20. You are not skilled with unarmed attacks, so a d20. Okay, I mean, he does have his hands all over your face, so like you kind of reel back to hit him, and your arm just sails wide. You're not good at hitting, but he's just all over your face, like, what? This is amazing. I can't even do anything like this. How did you do that?
Just by chance, I guess. Please stop touching me.
He steps back and puts his hands in the air. Oh, you're absolutely right. That was much over your personal space, but I got very excited because the last time I saw you, you were easily 22 years old, and today you're 19.
Why do you know my exact age?
Wow.
Good question.
Did you not tell me your exact age?
I did not.
I'm good at this. Don't worry. Anyway. Don't worry about it. And then he kind of moves on to the others. Says, back, adventurers.
You are a very strange man, you know.
I'm a tiefling.
Yes, you're right. You're not really a man. Half man? Yeah. I guess I'm
half man, half demon. That's about right.
I'm half man as well. I'm gonna go over here now.
He gives you a high. He reaches out for a high five, but you walk away. And he turns toward Nefmir and says, "You get it."
I do. Do you want a drink?
Oh yes, I'd love one. The villagers, they've been buying for me tonight too. I don't really know why. I didn't do shit.
How many drinks have you had tonight?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to find out. I don't know how you will, but maybe you will.
Does Remy have
Just
to
say
roll
what you know,
Constitution yet?
Does Remy what?
I'm going to roll a wisdom
She's
check.
been drinking for a while.
So what did you say? Does Remy what?
Does she have to roll
Constitution.
Constitution? Sure, yeah.
I'm going to roll an insight check
About what?
to take a crack at how many drinks he's had.
Okay, sure.
I'll keep drinking.
All right, you're gonna keep drinking.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
Oh, there it goes. It just came through.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, Nefmir. Nefmir, you can see he's boy, even with good insight, I'm not sure you can judge exactly how many drinks he's had, but you can say that he's had a couple. He's a few in. But he's ready for more.
Let's go have that one more.
How drunk does he seem?
Does he seem? Not.
Okay.
But I'll say this. He doesn't seem any different than usual.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
Okay, well, I'm going to go get another ale.
I'll join you. And he goes over there as well.
You should sit next to Thought he wants you to sit next to him.
Oh,
No,
that's so nice of him to say.
Have beer.
He kind of puts an arm around you and says, "You know, I do like you."
Oh God.
Remy's waving at them.
He waves back very, very eagerly. What's Whitmore and Lena up to?
I'll be at the bar, I guess.
Okay. Lena?
Lena's kind of like still kind of spooked by Yenben's reaction and everything. I think she's going to be sitting at the table closest to the door and not drinking any alcohol.
Okay.
You know, Tim, the last time we were in this tavern at night, we all got shot by skeletons.
Well, did you call me Tim?
Well, yeah, that's your name, isn't it?
It sure isn't.
It's not. What?
He looks at Nefmir and Whitmore, and he has like visible pain on his face, like he is hurt.
Wow, way to go, Thought.
What? He told us that's what his name was.
I certainly did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't prove
It's the same way that he knows that person's age.
You can't even prove my name is Remy.
I guess.
He turns back to Thought and he holds out his hand. Nice to meet you, I guess. My name is Magic Boy Timmy Tim, motherfucker.
What? Oh, that's That's what I said. What? I have to
You
say
called me
Magic
Tim.
Boy?
You called me Tim, and that is not my name.
How rude thought.
You're very...
If I called you Tho, would that be your name? If I called you Ott, is that your name?
I'm gonna call him Ott.
If I just call you two T's, if I just said two T's, the sound of two T's, is that your name?
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Yes, I guess you have a point. Sorry.
I know I do.
Uh,
It's okay. I still love you.
Why?
In fact, I love all of you. You're all amazing, honestly.
I love you too.
What you did out there. Oh, he hears you say that and he turns and he waves again really happily.
No.
But really, what you guys did out there, that's nothing short of just like top-notch adventuring material right there.
Okay.
I hear him say that, and I walk over to him
Okay.
and I ask, "What exactly did we do?"
He gets a little bit nervous. You defeated the necromancer, obviously.
Oh, yeah?
The big skeleton? That was crazy.
How do you know about that?
And there were 37 crocodile men we had to kill before we got to him.
He turns toward you and says, "No, there weren't."
Well, how do you know that?
How do you know? You weren't there.
Well, technically I wasn't there.
What does that mean?
Well, I'll never tell.
Well, you better tell. Have you been spying on us?
Yeah,
What?
I sure have.
What?
You guys are interesting.
How have you been following us?
No, I've been here literally the entire time.
So you've been using some kind of magic to spy on us.
Does that surprise you?
I guess it doesn't, but why are you doing that?
He looks toward Whitmore and says, "You can come back now." And as he says that, from under Whitmore's collar, a little thing kind of crawls out from underneath it and flies over to him and lands in his hand.
You know, it's quite disgusting under there. You should be ashamed of yourself.
He says, "Actually, you know, I bet you could use this." He walks over to Whitmore and he holds his hand out, and in his hand you can see a small. If you look just for a second, it looks like a bug, like just a little beetle. But when you look closely, you can see that it's made out of inorganic parts. It's got like some wood and a little like some pieces of metal on it. And you can see that this is a little mechanism sort of thing. And it walks around on 6 legs and it looks at you.
So it's like a little clockwork insect?
Yeah, it's like a little clockwork insect.
That's pretty sweet.
It says, "This is called the Scuttle Buddy. It's one of my favorites."
Remy wants a Scuttle Buddy.
This feels like a game of snake oil. I present to you the Scuttle Buddy.
So, what's that?
How big is it?
Half an inch.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's really small.
So
When Lena sees that, she immediately goes to the bathroom.
she goes to the bathroom.
Okay.
Like she's going to go to the washroom and she's going to start inspecting herself.
Nice.
As she walks away, he says, "Oh, don't worry, I only have the one right now."
Remy is trying to get at the bug.
He kind of pulls it away from you. He says, "But wait!" And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a tiny little, I guess, kind of a key, a tiny key, and he sticks it into the little beetle's butt, and he cranks it 3 times. And when he pulls it out, on the key, there's a tiny, it kind of looks like a pebble. There's a small pebble attached to the key. He takes the pebble off the key, and then he gives it to Whitmore.
Okay.
He says, "Put that in your ear."
I'm very peculiar about things I put in my ear.
Oh, don't put it too deep. You want to pull it out again, right? Just set it in your ear.
Is he... Okay, I basically just want to know if he's, like, bullshitting me.
You can insight, yeah.
Alright, insight check.
Wonderful. He's not lying. He has never lied to you.
Oh my gosh. Alright, sure, I'll stick it in my ear.
And as you do, he throws the thing into the air across the room. And in your ear, the one with the small pebble in it, you hear, I guess, like the sound coming into that ear changes, and you can understand that you are hearing what the Scuttle Buddy is hearing. So now you can hear the conversation between these two fellows over here.
I'll give like a odd look and just be like, "So, do you invent this?"
Oh, sure did. It's one of my favorites. Do you want it?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Honestly,
guy.
you guys are the best adventurers that I've ever seen personally. And if I'm being totally honest with you, I want in. I want in on the ground floor. And if that takes, a little grease in the wheels, a little grease in the wheels, I can make that happen.
Are you serious?
Oh, as serious as a heart attack.
Timmy Tim.
Oh.
Yes.
This thing
He's
only-
Magic Boy, Timmy
Oh.
Tim.
By the way, this lady is long gone.
This Scuttle Buddy. It only listens, not looks, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Then how did you know that I didn't fight any crocodile men?
Because he didn't talk about it.
Oh my god. We need 20 of these.
There's only one, though.
Mostly.
Oh, do you want something? Oh, wait, hold on. I bet I have something good for you.
Oh boy.
He kind of turns around. He's got so many pouches on his body, so many sacks and whatnot. He kind of jams his hand into one and pulls out some like weird rat tail looking thing, and he just throws it over his shoulder, and he keeps digging in there. And eventually he pulls out what looks like just a very normal fork. It's a tin fork. And he kind of smiles, and he looks at Remy and says, "You're gonna like this one." And he walks over to the bar again, and he finds his small cup that he had been drinking out of. And he takes the fork, and he just stabs it into the cup as hard as he can. And the cup turns into a small pie.
We burst into tears. Beautiful. I love it.
So now there's a small pie that's stuck in the, I should say the fork is stuck into a small pie. And he picks it up and he offers you the fork.
I take it.
Do you eat the pie?
Absolutely.
Let's see.
She's dumb enough that she would eat it without thinking.
I'm ready for some ridiculous effect.
You regain 8 HP.
Damn. Damn, dude.
I want to turn into like a rabbit or something.
He says, well, if you stab something that's small enough to fit in your mouth hole, it's gonna be a pie.
What if it's something bigger?
It won't be a pie.
What will it be?
Can I stab
never
someone
tried.
with the fork? Like, can I
I've
stab
never tried that. And he looks a little bit nervous.
Come here.
I'd recommend not trying that, maybe.
Maybe try a small animal first, like a rabbit.
He looks at Whitmore and he says, "Please don't."
You could just
Out of
eat the
character?
rabbit.
Out of character, stab Timmy.
Pie is better than rabbit.
What'd you say, Kim?
Stab Timmy Tim.
No.
Thought about it.
But it only works once a day, though. So be smart.
You sure are full of surprises.
Oh, I'm full of something, all right.
Uh-huh.
You want something?
Pie, probably.
No, thank you.
No. I got something that's perfect for you.
I'm not certain of that.
No. I'm not gonna take no for an answer.
I know you won't.
He grabs his biggest bag and he starts rummaging around in there. He's like, I know, I've been ready for this day. I knew I'd want something for you. It'd be good. I got it. It's right here. And he pulls out a big gauntlet. It's just a big plate gauntlet. And he just holds it out to you.
It's just one?
It's one gauntlet. It's a left-handed gauntlet.
Doomfist.
All right, now what does this do? Shoot flowers?
Flowers? How would that help you kill people?
I don't know. Everything you have seems to do something strange.
Yeah, but I know you don't like that. I know you because we're best friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know you don't want to eat pies.
Can you be my best friend?
To be fair, I'm eating a pie right now, but...
When you say that, he kind of looks down. I didn't think about that.
Oh,
Do you want the pie fork?
No, I don't want the fork. No, please. I just needed something to eat. That's all.
So, okay, then put on the gauntlet. Put it on.
Oh, all right. What does this do now? He puts it on.
Punch me. Give me a wallop, big old wallop.
Oh.
I don't know where we're
You
staying
said
tonight.
that I might like things that kill people, right?
Oh, don't worry, you can't kill me.
That's unfortunate. What? Okay. I'll punch you now. He tries to punch him as hard as he can.
All right, I'm just gonna say he's gonna let you do it. So you punch him, and as you hit him, a gigantic, not guess gigantic, it's a big fucking spectral hand projects from your gauntlet and slams into him, and it pushes him 5 feet in this direction.
Uh-oh, is Nephmir okay?
He's okay. He's just behind him. So you hit him, and the hand just pushes him. It shoves him right here. And he kind of skids back on his heels and goes, "Woo! That was a good one." And he walks back over. Says, "This is called the Phantom Fist. Can you guess why?"
Is it because when I punch with it, a giant phantom fist comes out and pushes people?
You got it!
Oh, magics.
Do you like it?
I can't say I don't like it.
I knew you would.
Magic just... magic confuses me.
Really? You have a horse sword.
I know. It's bothersome at times.
Anyway, that's for you. I hope you'll remember me when you're famous.
Well, first of all, I don't plan on being famous. And second of
Oh,
all,
you will be.
I don't think I'll ever forget you.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say.
He's your best friend.
Yeah, we're best friends. That's great. I'm glad.
Please be my best friend.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're all best friends, right?
Yes.
You're the only one who said it, though.
Oh.
I wonder why that is.
I go back to eating my pie.
So, are we like staying at the tavern tonight? No one answered me.
Oh, I assume.
Sure.
I am.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm watching you guys on the phone, so I'm not really paying attention to
I'm
the
fine with
screen. So
that.
let me know if there's something I should see on the screen.
Okay.
All right.
Thought took off the gauntlet for some reason.
Is there any way for me to like hang it on myself? I can put it in my backpack, I guess. I put it in the backpack.
Sure.
Put it in
Okay.
the bag of holdings.
The bag of holdings.
You can put it in your backpack. It's fine.
That's where all of our offshore holdings are.
And I'll specify that you can whatever kind of shield that you thought you had, it's one that can hook onto your arm, so you can use the gauntlet and the shield at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch with your shield arm.
Well, he is still kind of disturbed by it, so it's in the backpack.
Okay.
Every time anything like magical happens that I haven't seen before, it just like I'm confused and it freaks me out.
I see.
So
Wow.
I lived
So,
in a church in a temple like my whole life. I don't see too much magic except like healing. Until now.
So Timmy Tim looks over at Nefmir, his drinking buddy, but he hasn't actually been drinking. He says, "I've got something pretty good for you too, if you want it."
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. I think you'll like it. I like it.
What don't you like?
Natto.
What?
It's Japanese fermented beans. It's fucked up.
What the hell is Japanese?
What is Yes, what?
Don't
know what?
worry about it.
I don't want to know. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. So he rummages in one of his pouches and he pulls out a very plain looking ring. It's nothing special. It's just a ring. And he holds it out to Nefmir. But then he yanks it back. Actually, wait! This will go a lot faster if I just show you how to use it. So he puts it on one of his fingers. On one of his fingers. Okay.
Okay, over there.
How many things does he have?
You got a lot of things. So I was going to say,
Finguses.
I combined fingers with rings. So I was going to say he has a lot of rings on his fingers, but one of them doesn't have one. So he plugs this ring on his finger, and he says, "Hey, do you know the spell that's called Cause Fear? It makes people scared?
I think I'm familiar with that one.
You ever heard of one called Cause Bear?" And then suddenly he waves his hand, and a bear appears next to you in the tavern.
What?
I immediately
It
stand up
stands
and pull
up
my
on all-
sword out.
It stands up on its hind legs, and it just bellows. It just starts screaming.
I spit out my beer and
And all of the other villagers in the tavern, they stand up and start screaming. He's like, "Whoops, whoops, whoops!" And he like runs his hand around again, and the bear
bring it back.
disappears.
Bring the bear back.
Bear's gone.
No.
I sheath my
Yeah.
sword and sit down again.
This is called the Ring of Grammarian, and you can, if you're creative, you can do some pretty neat stuff with it. So you can change one letter in a spell's name, and it might do something different. Like Cause Fear became Cause Bear.
oh my god.
Let me.
So like if you had a broken arm, you could cast Eldridge cast.
That's two
That's
letters.
2 letters.
That's 2
Oh
letters.
shit.
If
Oh
only.
damn it.
But that's good thinking.
Do I need to know the spell?
You have to know the spell, yeah.
Oh,
That's so
so
useless.
You have to
that's
cast.
hilarious.
You have to cast a spell that you know, and then change one letter.
Plast.
Yeah.
Like plaster, would that work?
This. Thank you, Timmy Tim.
You're very welcome. He takes it off and gives it to you. I'll give you guys details on like the full details of what you're getting, out of character later and whatnot.
Oh my god.
And then Timmy Tim just kind of rotates, like he kind of glides. He just rotates toward Lena, and he's got a big smile on his face.
He takes a step back.
How are you going to take my present if you're over there?
You may as well just get it over with.
She steps forward again.
Wonderful. So, you're kind of shit at magic, huh?
Oh.
Wow. Hey, come on. That's kind of rude, don't you think?
You're 3 years younger.
It just kind of happens,
Yeah, these things happen, and you don't have great control.
I'm fine with it.
That's cool, but you want to be better?
This guy.
Yes.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a very normal, nondescript locket. And as he holds onto this locket, he holds it close to his face and he looks you right in the eyes and he says, "Aw, beans!" And the locket clicks open. And inside the locket is one single opalescent bean.
The command word for the locket is all beans.
It sure is.
That's amazing.
Do anything?
So he
We can
pulls
sell
the
it.
bean out. It's like this gorgeous, like I said, opalescent. There's no better way to say it. It's this gorgeous opalescent bean.
I literally
he-
have something like this in my jacket pocket.
He takes the bean and he hands it to you and says, "Try eating it."
She hesitates, but then eats it.
As you eat it, you feel this little, like you kind of bite into it and you feel like this pulse enter your body and you feel a little stronger. And what happened is you gained 1 spell slot.
Oh.
He says, it's not going to work like that for everything. Basically, what it's going to do for you is if you fuck up a spell, you can get it back.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
But only if you fuck it up, though. You can't just use it. That would be way too OP for your level.
I understand. Thank you.
What are you talking about? Is this another magic thing?
It sure is.
Do I have to eat a bean every time? To meet
Yes?
So how do the beans come out of the locket?
You say, "Aw, beans!"
As he
I just
does that,
did
does
it.
another bean just like fall out?
No, it does not.
All right. I appreciate this, Timmy Tim. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just trying to help. Trying to help my best friends.
This
So
is
that when my
helpful.
best friends become rich and famous, maybe they'll take me along.
Timmy Tim. I have a
Yeah.
question.
Uh-huh.
You seem very capable. Why don't you just become rich and famous?
People don't like me.
Are you in your debt?
I knew he was gonna say that.
Gee,
I wonder why.
He looks at Thought and says, "Me too."
There are people throughout history who were not well liked that became rich and famous anyways. What's
Yeah, but
stopping
only
you?
by doing bad things.
Oh, okay.
I'm a good guy. Can't you see? And he smiles and like his fangs are bared and shit like that.
She smiles back. She's warming up to him again.
Well, technically, you haven't done anything bad to us.
Technically, I haven't done anything bad to anybody.
You touched my face.
That was good.
Please never do that again.
Okay. Sorry, I got excited.
I'm gonna put all beans in my inventory.
I'll tell you what to put in there later. I mean, I guess I did just hand it all out. Let's just go through it, huh? Thought got the Phantom Fist, and I will copy this into the chat so you can put that in there. Looks like this. Boop.
Boop.
So you get a +1 bonus on unarmed attacks.
Doesn't have any armor, does it?
No,
Ah.
it does not. It's underneath a shield. You're fine. So we can add this.
That, though, is you can push someone back and then walk away. You don't have to use a disengage action.
Yep,
right?
that's very true. And it's also just sort of area control. You can move people how you want them. It's good stuff. You can get creative with it. So yeah, that's the Phantom Fist, and that's that. And I'll give you an attack for it later. Then the next one, let's see. Lena, yours is... Oh, sorry. Thought that is an attunement thing as well. So you need to spend a long rest attuning to it before you can use it.
Oh.
Properly.
Okay.
He let you use it before because he's fancy.
Because he has super magic powers.
Yeah. And we haven't talked about this because it hasn't come up yet, but a lot of magic items you have to attune to, and you have a limit. I think you can only be attuned to 3 things. Is that right?
Yes.
I think that's right.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Yeah. So you can only be attuned to 3 magic items at once.
That need attuning.
That need attuning, yeah. Some things don't. For example, Remy, yours is called the Glutton's Fork.
Bless.
And that's what yours does. So once a day, you can eat any non-magical item you can fit in your... And you get 2d6 points of health.
I love that we're giving this to the cleric who can already heal.
Well, you like pie.
Yep.
Yes, I do. Bless.
That's your character flaw.
And also, like, then you don't have to worry about spell slots for, like, little boo-boos.
That's true. I was going to say Remy's character flaw is that she's in a lot of debt.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, so
That's why she's collecting all the shit, because she needs to eventually pay it off.
I see.
And she has a gambling problem, which none of you know about yet.
Okay. So I brought up the Glutton's Fork as an example because you do not need to attune to the Glutton's. Anybody can use that.
I kind of got clued into it.
What'd you say?
First met to me.
So what is happening? There's a lot of
Are you doing that?
Uh,
Yeah, you were doing that.
Yeah, that was super loud. What did you say, Ben?
That wasn't so bad for me.
I'm just saying, I think we were clued into it back when we first met Timmy Tim.
Clued into what?
The gambling problem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, because she was the one spending it on the box.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Were you, Remy?
Yeah.
Because I also
Yeah.
spent all my money on that box.
Yes, you did.
But that was only after you figured out it could be.
I bought stuff from you that you didn't want.
That's right.
And then I started buying stuff from it. I don't think I got anything that useful. I have a ring. I have a lot of rings. Remy is hoarding all of the rings.
We know.
All right. So anyway, like I said, the Glutton's Fork can be used by anyone. It does not. So you could always hand off the fork to somebody else if they need it, if you want to. Lena, your item is called the Beans of Blunder. And that's all me, baby.
Oh, beans.
Aw, beans.
That's really cute, Dan. I love it.
I like it too.
That's so good.
Let's see. So the Beans of Blunder, the Glutton's Fork. Whitmore has the Scuttle Buddy. Scuttle Buddy. Scuttle Buddy. Scuttle Buddy. Here you are.
Scoopy Boopo.
Scuttle Buddy.
1 charge per day. How do I do this? Add a thing.
And let's see, we've got... I spent a long time thinking of magic items for everybody, by the way. I hope you like them.
They're legit.
And we've got the... I'll type this in here, too. Ring of the Grammarian is this guy right here. Huh? Did that get cut off?
Yep.
That's weird.
Oh, it was at the bottom of your
What is happening here?
scuttle, buddy.
Yeah, that's weird. Do you get the gist of it?
I see it, yes.
Okay, good. And that's also once per day.
All right.
And what else? We got?
All right.
Is that everybody? Yeah, right? Yeah, we're all set.
Yeah,
So you guys got those magic items now.
we do.
So you can keep talking to Timmy Tim if you want, or you can go about your business.
Dan, I have to be honest and say that I have to get up super early, so it'd
Oh.
be good for me to close out pretty soon here.
Okay, I mean, this is as good a time as any, really.
We're coming
But
over.
want to just explain what you're going to do for the rest of the night?
Does Timmy Tim have that box?
He does.
Do I
Oh,
have money? I have enough
Do you?
money for one draw.
Okay.
Hey, Timmy Tim,
Yeah?
do you have that box?
You'll have to be more specific.
Do you have that magic box from last time?
Oh, yes. Do you want more magic items?
Do you have different stuff than last time? Or is it all the same stuff?
Well, I mean, the stuff that you took is gone.
I have to decide if like Lena would actually do this or if this is just me with my Capticon problem. Maybe I'll wait. I'll pull next time.
You'll pull next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Does anyone else want to touch my box? I already took it out because you asked about it.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I guess I'll just put it back then.
Where do you keep that box, Timmy Tim?
In my bag?
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Where do you keep your stuff?
Timmy Tim,
Yeah?
how did you know my age? Come on, we're friends. You can tell me. I don't mind. I won't get mad.
I do research.
You
Oh.
do research.
I do research.
How did you do research on me? I'm not famous.
Well, there's research and then there's guessing. Don't worry about it. Let's drink. This round's on me.
Here, here.
I won't be drinking. Thank you, though, Timmy Tim.
Oh, do you want anything else then? Like they
Juice.
I guess they have pie. Everyone's eating pie. I didn't even know they had pie.
I'll take a pie.
Yeah, have a pie. Fuck.
Of course they have pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty popular, I guess.
It's a pretty good pie.
Yeah, this dude, he makes pie. He makes pie well. Who would have thunk it? Look at him. Doesn't look like a pie guy to me, but
He can hear you, you know.
he's just looking at him like, well, I get it. I don't look like a pie guy. I get it. It's fine.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. You want pie? He gives you a pie.
I already had I had one.
He was talking to Lena.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
I don't know, where are we sleeping?
I'm staying at boy.
Is this a tavern and inn?
This is just a tavern. There actually is no inn in this town.
Let's just sleep in the tavern.
I'm
So-
gonna pass out.
So the
On the
tavern owner would offer to let you, stay, sleep wherever you want. if you talked to any individual civilians, they would probably offer to let you crash at their place as well.
Who's gonna make me breakfast?
No one.
Then I'm staying here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go around asking people to let me stay in their house.
No, I'm too awkward about that. I'm going to pass out on the bar after having my third or fourth beer.
Okay.
I was going to say, I'm going to mind this wooden floor a whole lot less after some more whiskey.
Right?
Sure, sounds good.
Remy just like pushes the food aside, lays down
On the
All right,
table.
so this is just immediately after this conversation, you guys start going down.
We almost died.
I'm not down
There-
yet. I just ate a pie. I haven't even drank
I was
anything.
gonna say there are still many people in here, and they're celebrating, they're happily talking, and like the adventurers just go to sleep on the floor in between them.
Yeah,
if
once everybody
more-
leaves, then I'm gonna get.
Remy and Nefmir are like getting like trashed. I want to like whisper to Thought like, at least some of us should be sober in case something happens.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it too.
The door bursts open, and a drunk guy walks in, and he sits down at a table with his friends.
Ah, by the flame. I don't know if I can take any more of this.
The door bursts open,
Ah!
and this time a woman comes in looking for her husband. Says, "Come on, it's getting late."
Oh.
The door bursts open, and they leave. That's right. Wait, there is no door. The door was completely destroyed. I forgot about that. There's no door. The door doesn't burst open at all.
All right.
As every single time that somebody walks in, you see Nefmir kind of just like waving his hand kind of toward the door, just kind of creating door sounds.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well then the night continues on. Whoever passes out passes out. Whoever's still awake while people are still in there, you mill around and you talk to people. People come to you and they want to know stuff about you. Whatever you want to tell them is fine. Whatever you want to keep
You
to
want to
yourself
know
is
about
fine.
me?
Who wouldn't want to know about you?
I'm
You're
a
the half-orc
half-orc.
paladin who killed a necromancer.
I'm not a paladin.
That's as far as that. You're wearing paladin gear.
Yeah.
They don't know this.
All right, fine. They must be confused about that.
Yeah, so maybe you enlighten them that, oh, you're not actually. They're like, why the fuck? Oh god, did you kill a paladin?
No, I didn't kill a paladin. Why does everyone think that?
Why else would you be wearing armor? The paladin armor.
It's what
If you're
my
not a
priest
paladin.
gave me. He's used to equipping paladins, I guess. I don't know. The
Yeah,
church
see, like,
doesn't employ fighters.
Conversations like that. See? It's good. All right. And as you mill around and talk to people and whatnot, you'll make eye contact with Magic Boy Timmy Tim now and then. He's milling around the tavern as well. When you make eye contact with him, we just lost somebody.
Yeah, Kim's out again. Nope, she's back.
Kim?
She's not back for me yet. I don't know.
She's back for me, but I guess she can't hear. This is not as important. We're about to finish up anyway. I was just gonna say that when you, as you mill around, you see Magic Boy Timmy Tim now and then. You make eye contact with him. Every time you do, he makes a point to raise his drink and wiggle his eyebrows with amazing dexterity. like sort of like the big like he's doing a wave with his eyebrow.
That's so good.
I am specifically not looking at him.
Okay, so you never see that.
Okay.
And all right, that's it. So at some point, you guys fall asleep.
Yep.
Wait, before this, I want to try out my my ring if I can.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to walk over to Thought, kind of stumble over the bar because I have a few whiskeys at this point, and I'm going to cast Commend.
Can you spell that? Like, what are you doing?
Like COMMEND.
Okay. So you cast
in Thought's general direction.
All right. So if this is the spell commend, why don't you say something?
Commend.
You just say commend? I meant like, if you're trying to commend him, are you going to say something?
Oh, the spell is commending.
That's what I say.
You just say commend?
He says commend.
Yes. Commend. All right. So you say commend. Thought, why don't you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And Nefmir, what is your... It's more than 9, isn't it?
It's more than 9.
All right, so Nefmir wanders over to Thought and just drunkenly says, "Commend" at you. And as he says it, you're confused, but suddenly, like, you just kind of like you kind of feel knocked back a little bit, and you have this commend. His voice is now in your head. Oh, Kim's back. His voice is in your head, and you just keep hearing that word, commend, commend, commend from him, and it makes you feel really good.
Whoa.
Like it's just repeating in your head right now, but you just feel confident.
What did you do?
Command.
Magic Boy Timmy Tim is watching this unfold, and he is just like giggling into his mug. Yeah. Okay. Anything else before the night ends?
Nefmir falls off a stool.
Okay. Good night, Nefmir.
Remy just falls asleep on the table.
And we're good.